Would you ever adopt an Indian street dog?
I would.
The Supreme Court banning the stray dogs from the streets?
This is the reason why we don't want you to feed them. They'll stay here, they'll bark, they won't let us sleep, they'll attack us in the morning. Like, just be nice to them. Get earplugs.
Yeah. My goal is like eventually settle down in India, adopt a bunch of street dogs, give them Indian names, Subbarao, Apparao, Venkatrao, Raju.
Raju.
What did you guys feed your dogs in India?
Pappanam.
I'm mostly a dog person. I personally identify myself as a golden retriever.
My family is just 4 golden retrievers.
I want to be reincarnated as a golden retriever in a white man's house.
Want to be entertainment.
Do you think your dogs would survive on the streets of India?
My dogs would not survive India. Forget about streets.
Both the dogs combined yearly checkup bill is more than what I paid for my pregnancy and my hospital stays.
Wow, yeah, I bet. Insurance helps.
Do you think dogs in India have insurance?
Humans in India don't have insurance properly.
I was afraid of dogs for the longest time of my life. We went to watch fireworks for 4th of July. Some kid threw a little firework on my golden retriever's head.
What?
Yeah, and I chased him home, the kid. We have the right to make these changes and make laws.
We also have the responsibility to be better. You can teach humans more than you can teach dogs.
I just worry when kids are hurting animals. Those are serial killer tendencies. I see on social media too, like how people are split, siding with the dogs, siding with the governments. Where do you draw the line?
Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of NRIs Got Blatant. Thank you so much for all the love and affection that you guys have shared with us. Welcome back, Moneesha.
Thanks for having me back, Manasa. So excited to be back.
Yeah. First order of business. Guys, I think we need more membership subscriptions.
Yes.
Please like, share, subscribe.
I like
join
my job.
us as a member.
Please join. I want to keep my job.
Please join us as members so that we can continue to discuss these relatable topics and take calls from you guys and discuss issues that you want discussed on the show so that we can all grow together as a community.
Please subscribe and also join our membership.
Like, share, subscribe, be members.
Hit the notification.
All of the buttons,
hit
just
the
hit
bell
them.
icon.
Hit all of the buttons. All of them.
Click everywhere. Click everywhere. Something will happen. And share this video with 11 of your friends. Or bad luck will follow you for 11 years. Jaldi kar. Manasa, so how was your weekend? What did you guys do?
It was good. We actually traveled to LA after a 10-day shoot. So it was pretty exhausting. Very fun though. We got to see a lot of our friends.
So cool.
And we partied a lot.
Oh my gosh.
So tired from that. But
Partying in your 30s is hard. Like, I need at least 2 business days to recover from a hangover now. So I don't even party anymore.
When was the last time you partied?
In Dallas, like last week.
Yeah. I don't even party anymore.
But it took me a week. Like, I did not sleep in Dallas. Like, I had so much fun. We were going to concerts, clubs, and I ate a lot of food.
Yeah.
And I just slept for a week after I'm back in Utah. And you were filming for a movie too. What was that?
I was filming for a feature film for about 8 to 10 days.
Wow.
And the whole entire film takes place at night. So it was a bunch of night shoots.
I see.
Yeah, it was just sleepless night, but so cool and so fun.
It's always fun doing what you love doing.
It was an interesting psychological thriller
Oh, I
kind
can't
of
wait to
plot,
watch.
so,
Yeah, you looked so good on your Instagram stories.
Thank you.
So when you guys went to LA, what did you guys do with your dogs? Like, were they staying with your friends or boarding place?
They have a place they go to every time. We have a very lovely lady called Hannah who takes them in. She has 8 to 10 Australian Shepherds and Border Collies herself. She is actually into agility training.
Nice.
So she has a huge facility where she trains dogs for sports, and so she always takes Bailey.
Do you miss them when you travel?
So much?
We send both of our dogs to a boarding place in Utah where they have live cams, so you can watch them 24/7, and they have good schedule. And they're like 50 other dogs, and they're all playing and they're having fun. They don't even miss us when we get them
Do you spend a lot of time watching them?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like, we were at Hawaii, and like all I did was like just check the live stream, like what my dog's doing, which dog is humping which dog.
I once dropped Bailey at a place that had a live cam. All he would do is follow the lady who's walking
Oh my
around.
gosh.
He wasn't playing with anyone. He was just following her around. Like wherever she goes, he'll sit. Hi, pay me attention.
My golden retriever was humping every dog in the facility, and he was letting all other dogs hump him.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
nice, this is so gross. Like, I don't want to see this anymore.
Oh my god, I can't imagine.
And my corgi tried to hump a Great Dane at the dog park.
Oh, no.
That's something that image I can never get out of my head.
Oh, speaking of dog parks, I feel like that's something that's new that's coming up in India too, right?
Yeah, I think in like the rich communities and the gated communities.
Maybe we
I
have something in KBR in Hyderabad.
So I had a dog back home in India, and he was my dog, but my parents took over when I moved here. And I don't remember him going to dog parks.
I think when we were growing up, we didn't have dog parks. So the dogs we brought to our homes when we were younger, they didn't have the culture of dogs having culture. But yeah, they didn't have the culture of going to dog parks. They were more like they would grow up in the house, in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And
I don't think they had any
No,
friends.
no friends,
No,
just
that
us.
was the socializing. The dogs was not even a thing.
my dogs only knew each other.
Yeah.
They wouldn't tolerate anyone else.
Yeah, same with my dog. What did you guys feed your dogs in India?
Pappanam.
Sambar papannam.
Rice. I think it was a mix like rice, lentils, meat. By that I mean chicken, and vegetables. Chapati. No salt though.
Our German Shepherd in India, he lived like a king. Like my mom was making him fresh cooked meals like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
She gets him special chicken and liver and special pieces that the butcher gives her, and chapati and milk.
They love yogurt. Perugannam.
Perugannam.
They'll eat perugannam. And they get food. Every time my parents eat, if they're eating dosa, they'll come and sit.
Yeah.
They get a bite of dosa. If they're eating
so
idli, they'll get a bite of idli. Fruits, peanuts. They eat everything.
Wow.
They every time the salad bowl would come out, they would come and sit on either side like,
Feed us,
"Hi,
please.
yeah."
No,
Fine
my
with that.
German Shepherd. He's no more now. Rest in peace, Don. But
in peace.
he lived a really good life.
Good
I'm getting a
life.
little emotional, like thinking about him. But during the last stages of his life, he was paralyzed and he went blind. And my mom took really good care of him. That was his baby. So I lived in America for almost 10 years, right? For 8 years, my mom would not visit me because she had her baby, which is Dawn, to take care of. So she never even came to America. So he passed away when I was 4 weeks pregnant, and no one knew about it yet. So somewhere I feel like my dog knew that I needed my mom and she needs to be there for me, and he left me. And then immediately, like, my mom was here the next couple of weeks, and I don't think we're still over Dawn's loss.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sad thing. If I ask my mom, like, what's the most traumatizing thing that happened to her, she would say it's the death of Dawn.
I completely understand. I think my mom would say the same thing. She also lost her dog Cheeto a couple of years ago. And at the end of his life, his liver failed.
Yeah.
And they tried so hard to kind of get him back from there. But it's always so sad because
Right.
we know that we have a limited time with them, but it's never easy.
Not at all.
I don't think she's still over it.
Didn't mean to make you all sad.
No, not at all. I mean, it's part of life and also part of the choice to bond with it all.
Right.
It
And I
comes with
feel
the
lucky
territory.
that, he spent his life with us.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
my mom says that she probably owes him in her past life that she's serving him now.
I think that's how it works.
And all dogs go to heaven. And I'm like, when I die, I think Dawn is waiting for me at the
Yeah.
gates of heaven.
They all come into our life with a purpose.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
I love having that time. I wouldn't trade that.
Same,
It's like,
same.
would you fall in love if you knew you were going to have a heartbreak?
heartbreak.
I would.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's the experience
Exactly,
I'm going
yeah,
for.
yeah.
So. How are your dogs right now with Mithila?
They don't care much about her. Because I see these cute videos on Instagram, right? Like golden retrievers interacting with babies and they're all having fun. And I was like, okay, I'll have a viral moment like with my dog. They don't even give a shit about her. Like she's non-existent to my golden retriever. Sometimes my corgi, like he tries to steal her toys, but that's about it. They don't really do anything cute with her.
Yeah.
But my baby, she loves the dogs. She knows their names. She wakes up in the morning. She's like, Mowgli, Mowgli, Mayo, Mayo.
That is so cute. So she's going to be a dog dog person.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. She better be.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Wait, that reminds me. How about cats?
I'm mostly a dog person because I personally identify myself as a golden retriever. Like, I have the golden retriever personality, so I'm a dog person.
I think golden retrievers bring home golden retrievers.
I think so.
That's it.
Yeah.
For sure.
My friend has a black cat personality and she is a cat person. So I feel like this is how we are destined to have dogs or cats.
My family is just 4 golden retrievers.
Yeah, all of it.
All 4 of us.
All 4 of you. In my next life also, I want to be a golden retriever. Like, I want to be reincarnated as a golden retriever in a white man's house with a big yard.
Yeah, white woman's house.
Yeah, sure.
The big yard. I want to change that just a little. Actually, I want to be a golden retriever
In the Hamptons.
in an Indian woman's house.
Yeah,
That love is different.
that's true.
That love is different.
No, I want to be white in my next life.
You
I want
wanna be white?
Yeah, I want to be. I either want to be a rich white man with a boat, or a rich golden retriever, or a golden retriever in a rich white man's house.
You want to be entertainment.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, that's true.
Entry entertainment. That's the life we all want.
Okay, now that we are talking about like all these rich golden retriever doggies, have you heard the news in India? Like what's happening in India right now? The Supreme Court banning the stray dogs from the streets.
Yeah, luckily the public won over that, and so now they have returned the dogs to where I think they've issued a ruling that you're supposed to return the dogs to their origin after sterilizing them, and action will be only taken against the dogs which are aggressive or attacking or something of the sort. And they've also like provided designated feeding areas.
I feel like that's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
think so.
growing up too, like I've been traumatized. A lot of stray dogs, they chased me one time on my bike and they tried to bite me. Like I was afraid of dogs for the longest time of my life.
Wow.
But I cannot imagine like them chasing my daughter. You know, perspective on things changes after you have kids. Earlier I used to be like, how dare they take the stray dogs, like leave them where they belong on the streets. But now I'm like, if they're harming little babies, if they're harming kids, because I read a news somewhere in Andhra, I think, dog like killed a baby because he was carrying meat in his bag. So when I hear news like that, I feel like it's fair to have the designated feeding zones.
I think it's less about the dogs and more about the people though. Because honestly, dogs, they're wild. They don't know. Street dogs specifically, they're wild, they're not trained. They only respond to cues, social cues that are around them. And as long as people aren't hurting them, I don't think they would hurt people.
They would become that aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, and if they are well fed, they probably wouldn't go after
That makes sense.
aggressively after the food as well. But I know there are multiple perspectives on this, and personally, like my mom does feed stray dogs. It's part of her life. She loves doing that. But I understand the concept of having designated areas for it to make sure that it is localized and controlled in a certain way. Honestly, at this point, I think it's a little out of control overall. The population explosion is a little out of control.
And I blame the government for that. Like they should take care of neutering the dogs, right?
Yeah, sterilization is
The government should
definitely
be
a huge part
held
of it.
responsible.
And I'm glad
yeah.
that is part of the campaign to
No, I
make
like
sure
that.
that
Yep.
is done. But also there are situations where we've seen kids hurt dogs.
Yes, yeah, I don't
so
like
there are
that.
both ways. Like it goes both ways. You can teach humans more than you can teach dogs.
Right.
Because humans have the capability to reason
That's such
and
a good
learn
point.
and understand. But you can teach stray dogs lesser. And in order to do that, you also have to put in effort.
Right.
They are not part of your family, right? They are not living in your home. So would you go on the streets and teach every dog, or would you teach your child to be a certain way, right? So there are so many schools of thought there. I think it's more responsibility should fall on the humans because we are pretending to be the superior race or the superior species. So I think there should be more responsibility on humans in the sense that you approach the situation the right way, and then partly the government, partly the regular public. Because I know of people who hurt the dogs, and
Yeah,
that's why
that's
they
not
respond
cool.
that
I've seen
way.
so many things like that, like where even the parents find it amusing when the kids are throwing rocks at the dogs. I mean, they have to teach their kids better. And it's not just in India, in America too. Like we went to watch fireworks for 4th of July, and some kid like threw a little firework on my golden retriever's head.
What?
Yeah, and I chased him home, the kid.
Yeah,
And I
mean,
went
what
and
the
told his
heck?
parents. Yeah, so it's not even just an Indian thing. Like it happens everywhere. And I just worry when kids are hurting animals because those are serial killer tendencies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, quite evidently. I have seen that. And honestly, personally, I have also been chased by street dogs.
Yeah.
When I was a kid walking, I used to walk to school, and there were so many street dogs in my area, and my mom would feed them as well, but they don't know me because I was too young at the
Right,
time.
right.
But when I would walk alone to school, the dog would chase me until I hit the road, and then that dog actually crossed half the street behind me, and then couldn't cross the rest of it, so I got away.
Yeah.
You know, this happens, and I'm also a little bit scared of that, but actively I wouldn't go harm.
They belong in the same streets that
Yeah.
we do. Like animals were here first before humans. If I go
Also, this whole like
talk about
human
evolution, yeah.
human animal cruelty, all of this stuff, right? It's so convoluted because where do you draw the line?
Exactly.
How do you assign value? You're protecting a certain animal, but you're also eating another
animal, yeah.
But then, it's so convoluted. There is no rhyme or reason to it. There's no way
right
to
or wrong.
get
No.
an answer there. It's all, I think it's case by case or situation by situation.
And I see on
thing.
social media too, like how people are split with opinions, where some of them they're siding with the dog, some are like siding with the government. So
Yeah.
where do you draw the line?
There have been people on my feed who kind of share stuff like share only one side, which is like, oh, this kid was attacked by this dog,
Yeah.
and then there are people who share only the other side of like, oh, this dog was attacked by this kid. And I'm like, both have been attacked.
Yeah.
It is established that neither is feeling safe. So there has to be something done to make sure that it is better.
But just us being the superior species on this earth, we have the right to make these changes and make laws.
We also have the responsibility
right.
to be better.
Which sometimes people forget that, that we gotta take care of our surroundings. Yeah.
We assume the right, but we are not assuming the responsibility.
And everyone in the comments, in the debates that I'm watching on the news, they're like, okay, so you're advocating so much for the lives of these animals, but you're eating chicken, you're eating fish, you're eating goat. Like, there is no winning in that argument. Like, once someone brings that up, I was like, oh, okay, like, I don't know what to say
Every
now.
argument you go to, they will extrapolate it to something else.
Yeah. Do you think your dogs would survive on the streets of India?
My dogs would not survive India. Forget about streets. First of all, my elder dog is such a princess.
Aww.
He doesn't like the rain. He doesn't like the heat. He won't if it's hot, he refuses to come for a walk. If it's raining, he won't even go out to pee.
We live in Seattle.
So imagine that. We live in Seattle.
That is so funny.
He is a princess. So he'll throw a tantrum.
Yeah.
Like, open the door, open the door. I'll open the patio door. And he's like,
He'll see and I don't like the
go
weather.
back inside. And he'll climb on the couch and like just lie down. It's like,
Yeah.
not going out there.
No, my golden retriever, he would have so much fun in India.
Yeah.
Like he'll be eating everything. He'll eat all kachra trash. He'll be humping the street dogs. Like he'll live his life. But my corgi, because he has that small dog complex, he thinks he's like superior than everyone. So he'll keep barking. He'll get bullied. He'll get bullied the crap out of him if he's in India. All the street dogs will gang up against him and like teach him a lesson.
So, but does Milo bully Mowgli?
Oh yeah. He bullies me too. Like he bullies everyone in the house.
He's the
He
elder
thinks
child.
yeah, he owns the house and we are just like living there. He's the main character.
It's like, behave yourselves.
Yeah, exactly. He's the main character.
That's funny. I think everyone in my house bullies Bailey. Poor guy.
Bailey,
He gets
oh,
bullied by
sweet
everyone.
baby.
He's too sweet. He's like the saint who's just
Yeah,
like
he's
tolerating
just like-
all of us.
Yeah. It's the older child always.
Yeah. More than anything, I think I would be worried about, maybe not now anymore, there are a lot more options, but I would have been worried about the food and the healthcare for dogs. Because healthcare is so good here for dogs, and I don't believe it's at the same level
I think it got better, definitely. Again, I haven't seen it firsthand from what my mom tells me. When our Don, like a German Shepherd, got paralyzed, we had doctors coming to our house and giving him the care. So I feel like things have changed the last couple of years.
Probably.
At least in the metropolitan cities, I feel
Yeah.
like the dogs would have the care.
That's I think something. And by the way, I'm in love with my dog's veterinarian. I won't even leave Seattle because of her. I'm like, every time my husband asks like, do you want to move here? I'm like, no, I'm gonna miss Dr. So I feel like going to India, that would be like a huge loss of losing the doctor who I trust so much for him.
But it gets so expensive, right? Like the dog care, or do you notice?
It
in
does.
America? Yeah.
Insurance helps.
Okay. See, maybe that's why I don't have the insurance. For my dog, both the dogs combined yearly checkup bill is more than what I paid for my pregnancy and my hospital stays.
Wow. Yeah, I bet, because insurance does
Exactly,
help.
yeah.
But I mean, also insurance is what it is. It's tricky. So
Is there a pet insurance that you guys like that you recommend?
we use Nationwide.
Nationwide.
Like
Okay.
questionable, because I have loved Nationwide for the longest time. They have been a huge support system for my dog. But this year they just suddenly cut down on
Changed
his
the coverage.
percentage. They were like, they used to reimburse about 90%, and now they're like, oh, we'll only give 50%. And now I can't go get insurance from anyone else because he's an old dog.
Oh,
So they're all going to be
that's
like,
the
he has
thing,
pre-existing
huh?
conditions, and so
I
we're not going to
see,
cover
I
these.
see.
So I felt a little bit cheated when that happened.
Okay.
But before that, definitely, I think I survived him as a dog. He has been very sensitive in general, and so I think I survived all of that because of Nationwide. So I'll give them that.
Do you think dogs in India have insurance?
No way. No. Humans in India don't have insurance properly. What are you talking about dogs?
Yeah.
Is it even a concept?
I don't think so.
I haven't heard.
But I don't think it's as expensive as in America. Like healthcare in India in general is like much cheaper, less expensive than in America. Would you ever adopt an Indian street dog?
I would. If I'm living
Same.
in India, I would.
I would adopt all the dogs.
All of them.
All of them I'll adopt.
My mom would have all of them in our house if my dad wasn't strict.
Yeah. Same.
They would just follow. She feeds all the dogs around our house, around our neighborhood, and then park next door, everywhere. She'll go. Sometimes I worry for her because people fight her on this stuff.
Yeah,
People
not to
are
feed
like,
the dogs.
don't feed the dogs here. They hurt the dogs. They pick up the dogs and leave them somewhere else. And she's like, the dog doesn't know. Puppies, not dogs. Puppies, this big.
So
And
sad.
it's not that she just feeds the dogs and leaves them also. She provides them with medical care. She makes sure they are sterilized. She makes sure the doctors are giving them vaccinations. All of it. But still, a lot of people don't agree with it.
Right.
So like we talked about last time, that they bark at night or they keep you up at night. There are so many of these complaints that these people have, that this is the reason why we don't want you to feed them. They'll stay here, they'll bark, they won't let us sleep, they'll attack us in the morning. Like, just be nice to them.
Exactly.
Get
Simple.
earplugs.
Yeah.
Sleep. It's fine.
Yeah.
There is already so much noise. Just because the dog stop barking doesn't mean that the night is going to be quiet.
And the
People are like-
unconditional love that they
Yeah.
give is
the loyalty once you feed them.
loyalty. My goal is like eventually settle down in India, adopt a bunch of street dogs, give them Indian names, Subbarao, Apparao, Venkatrao, Raju,
Subbalakshmi.
Subbalakshmi. Speaking of Lakshmi, back when I was in school, my friend's name is Lakshmi, and her dog's name is also Lakshmi, and her mom used to yell Lakshmi, and then it's the dog that always goes for running to her first.
Great recall. Flawless recall.
What are some cute Indian dog names that you have heard of?
The first thing that pops into mind is Burfi, actually.
Burfi,
I
that's
find
so
it
cute.
And it was a toy poodle called Burfi. He was so cute.
So cute.
He was so cute.
I love when dogs have like Telugu names. Raju is my favorite. I've seen so many dogs on Instagram named Raju.
Insert Kaleja meme.
Raju.
Inkosari cheppu. Raju. That is cute.
It's like an ugly chihuahua named Raju.
Oh. Wait. The only time I've seen a chihuahua in India is in Bujigadu.
I remember. But I feel like a lot of Indians, they have Pomeranians. I don't even know how to say
Pomeranians.
the white crusty dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Pomeranians. Crusty dogs, fluffy dogs.
They have like the crusty, they have the
Oh,
brown
that.
marks.
Yeah. We had two,
They are the
Lucky
most
and Fluffy.
annoying dogs ever.
So loud.
They're so loud for what?
So loud. But I grew up with them though. They had two, Lucky and Fluffy. They were obsessed with each other. Fluffy was so jealous, he wouldn't let anyone pet Lucky. Every time you pet, he'd be like, mine. My dog, mine.
Mine.
But yeah, they were the most common,
common
breed growing up,
They chased me a lot, like my tuition teacher's house, music teacher. Everyone had Pomeranians. Everywhere they were chasing me. I was so annoyed by those dogs.
Every friend I have who's afraid of dogs has been chased by Pomeranians.
Pomeranian, yeah, those are the ones that gave us trauma, childhood trauma.
Yeah, across fields. All right. So, you ready to take some calls?
Yes, please. It's been a while. Let's do it.
How does our audience reach out to us on this boomer phone?
Comments. Comment down below, guys.
Comment or
Email
us. All the details are in the description below. Reach out to us so we can answer your calls on this boomer phone right here.
Dogs are always a green flag. Humans will always get a red flag. I'm very biased, guys. This is a very biased show.
After the recent Supreme Court ruling, my neighbor is still feeding all the street dogs in our area.
How would the dog know to come there?
Stray dogs are so smart. They might be even tearing the newspaper, eating it, and like somehow
Assimilating the
Humans are cruel.
They say that they treat Leo differently and that the opinions are limited to the street dog.
As a dog mom myself, I would never leave my dog with someone saying street dogs don't deserve the same rights.